soliloquies. You can tell me what to do, I just do what I please. When I start to run my mouth, there's no telling what's coming out. Because my twisted mind is pouring like a broken spout. With the old incontinence and the mesodysentery and the idiopathic nonsense that you currently hear. What? I ain't got no time for the self-fornicating. From all the vanilla streamers and the constant clickbaiting. They're self-stroking, constant ego boosting. But your only fans hook them to his daddy's hidden level.
Hey, welcome to Cory's Corner. That was a preview of my new song, Blabbermouth, over on the Cory Music channel. Make sure you check that out. Link is in the description, and it should be somewhere pinned in the About tab. That's right. Of course, we're doing this at a different time than we usually do because I'm accommodating my good friend and our guest tonight, the Jinja Ninja, the artist extraordinaire himself. How you doing, sir?
Doing pretty good, man. Sorry, my voice is going. That was an awesome intro there. I was wanting to hear more. I was like really digging it.
Well, go check out the Cory Music channel. You can catch the full video.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
great. Yeah, man. Thanks for having me on here. Hopefully my voice will stay with us the whole time that we're sitting down and having this talk here. But yeah, second time. It's been a while, but it feels like it was just yesterday, doesn't it?
A little bit.
Yeah.
I hope your voice can hold out because we have lots of comic related questions and stuff because I've been wanting to get Ginger back on for a progress report on his comic book and all of the crazy stuff he's been getting into in Japan, you know, like ninja fights and whatnot. But before we get into all of that, I'm going to recognize the chat. Ryan Roger Athay popped in earlier. He's going to catch the replay because it's late for him. So hello for everyone watching the replay. I know there's people watching the replay. Nice to see you. And then we've got Kenzo UK, always here to support my fellow Ginger. Hail the Jinja Ninja, and Sir talks a lot. Hail Kenzo. Glad you can make it. Shawnee Step, the ever-present and ever-awesome fan of the channel and of the community. Welcome, sir. Glad to have you here. And, of course, the greatest chef in the history of the internet, Boosh McFadden. You know why he's the greatest chef? Because if he's out of ingredients, he'll just MacGyver that shit. Yeah. Go check out Cory's the Toxalot Town Square on Gilded. Check out the food section for Boosh's handiwork and wonderfully delicious stuff. Real quick question from Boosh for the Jinja Ninja. He says, round or square, thick or thin, favorite topping?
Round or square, thick or thin, favorite topping? Round or square? Round. Thick or thin? Thick. Favorite topping? Favorite topping? Italian sausage.
Ooh, nice.
Yes.
I had a pizza earlier. It was really good. That Italian sausage is some good shit.
Yeah, if they've got the Italian sausage as an option, I'm always getting it. I love it.
Oh yeah, you like the spicy Italian sausage or just the regular? The spicy.
Oh yeah, spicy the better. Yeah, it's good stuff.
Spicy is so good.
And pineapple too. Pineapple's good.
I like pineapple on my pizza. I am slightly picky about what my pineapple is paired with.
Yeah,
but it's typically pepperonis and jalapenos because I'm also slightly cliched. So.
Pepperoni was my second Italian sausage, then pepperoni. But I also like some gorgonzola cheese. I love some.
Oh yeah, I like changing the cheeses up as well. That's really nice.
Mixing it up.
Yeah, the worst I've ever run into though was a really poorly made jalapeno popper pizza where they put the cream cheese in globs on top of the pizza, and then it seemed like they cooked it for 5 minutes too short. So well, it just wasn't great. But
if you come over here, you're going to get surprised with some very, very strange pizzas.
I'm aware of the Japanese pizzas. Okay, I have seen them. The more mild ones include some, I don't know what they call it in Japan, but some calamari style octopus and squid.
Yep.
I have seen several with fish that I cannot identify on them. And fruits. Like, I get pineapple, but like some of them I'm like, what? What is that? Did you put dragon fruit on a pizza?
They go pretty crazy with the fruits over here on stuff. Like you might get like a parfait. It's like 1/3 ice cream, 2/3 like just every fruit that was in the shop. It's like, I don't know if I can eat all this, but you know, oh well, to each their own.
Yeah, they're all like, you must get your vitamins, sir.
Yes, one way or another.
Hey, So, oh, hold on. Boosh says, I marinate the pineapple in oil and Cajun spices, roast it quickly on high heat, then add it as a topping close to the end of the cooking. Oh, yeah. That sounds delicious.
Yeah, this is that's some feeding the ducks kind of
Do you,
talk right there.
what kind of oil? What kind of oil you use there, Boosh? Sorry to take away from our interview, Jinja.
Oh,
But
no. I'm
do you
interested.
use like canola or olive oil, or do you
Olive
use
oil.
like sunflower seed oil? Like
Usually
Evo, extra virgin olive oil.
Ah, there we go. Okay, yeah.
I like that extra virgin olive oil.
Or
It's
Smith and
really
Wesson.
good. Yeah, Smith and Wesson gun oil's just like, yeah. If you don't have a kitchen gun, check that shit out. What's up?
Good stuff.
All right. So Jinja, how's
What's
it
up?
going with the comic that we talked
Yeah.
about last time?
Well, that comic's finished. It's in the books. That the first edition of it. Well, not edition. The first episodio. Thanks again for everybody out there who backed us.
Hell yeah.
We ended up. We've got I think close to. I think it's around 47 backers right now for a first comic. For me, that's more, way more than I ever expected. We actually I picked up about 40 of the comic books when I was in Orlando in October, brought it back here to Japan, and I've been selling them at Comic Cons. People are really interested in it. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get like the Japan market to open up for indie comic creators. And I've met at these Comic Cons I've been going to, I've been meeting lots of people who they're trying to get the indie comics like bigger in Japan. There's lots of people who are actually trying to do that here because the big names just aren't doing it anymore.
Well, so are the Western style comics actually popular in Japan still?
Yeah, if you go to a Comic Con, the comic books, there are. I have a friend, Joe Fox. He is a comic distributor, seller, whatever. It's not his main job, but it's something he does on the side as well. And he like at Comic Con, he made bank, dude. He made tons of money there with the floppies. Just sold tons of floppies. So it's good to see. And right next to me, the booth that was right next to me, they had the French, the BD. I forget what it's called. The French comics, the BD. I always call it BD.
I have no idea. I didn't know the French were into comics.
They're just really amazing stuff.
Didn't know the French did comics. Hail Tiny Metal Trees.
Their comics are insane. They're beautiful. It's I've got one right here. So like
he's nerding out. He's nerding out, everybody.
Like this is a French comic right here. If you look, I don't want to.
Wow. What?
So it's kind of like this kind of deal. It's all hand painted.
That's actually really pretty cool art style.
Yes, it's really cool. Like the guy.
Hold that back up. What does that say? Yeah. What does that say?
La feuille en mortier.
How many languages do you speak?
2.5.
2.5. All right. French,
Japanese,
comics,
English, and very some kind of a combination of Japanese and English together. Valerian. Yeah.
Okay.
Lucas stole Star Wars from French. Yeah, Valerian. Valerian was also done by the guy who did Fifth Element. I believe the comic for Fifth Element was the same guy. I could be wrong. Yeah. A lot of good stuff there, though. Razor Fist goes all into it. He's got his recommendations about the Mobius. Mobius is the goat when it comes to BD. What is it? I wish I knew how to say it. Bon Delicier or something like that.
All right. I speak one language, and I don't even speak that one very well.
Join the club.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just saying, English is hard. My proficiency tests say I'm a master of the English language, but my brain says that's wrong.
Boy. Yeah, I've lost my English since I've been over here, man. For 20 years, like my English now is just some kind of. It's like Blade Runner. It's like Blade Runner. You know what I mean? You're everybody's. If you go to Okinawa, I don't. Are you aware of what Okinawa is?
Yes.
Well, if you go there, there's a huge, like, big military. Well, more than one American military base down there, And I went there recently for another Comic-Con that I presented at. And since I've been in Japan, I've been here for 20 years. I've observed Okinawa change. Like when I went there now, it's like this Japanese English, Japanglish. Like even your regular person, it's almost like India.
English.
That's like India. I don't know if you've ever been to India or not, but like the English and the Hindi are mixed together. So like every once in a while they'll pop out with some English words. You're like, what's going on here? That's the same like that with Okinawa. It was like Japanglish. Yeah,
Japan English.
cool
Yay.
stuff.
That's fun.
Yeah.
We have similar things like that in the United States,
Oh yeah.
Spanglish,
Uh-huh.
and then whatever it is that Creole turned into.
Yeah, that Cajun stuff.
Like that Cajun stuff mutated once it got up past the bayou. It was like, I feel like he's trying to communicate with me.
What exactly? I do not know.
Yep. You got to get kind of fluent with all that if you're going to be on the internets. Yeah. There's like 7 million different dialects of English.
Well, out on the coast of North Carolina where I grew up, whatchamacallit, we've got the fisherman's talk.
Mm-hmm.
And if you go out there, you will not understand what they're saying.
Yeah, it's actually a specific dialect to Carolina coasts. It's like, what?
Yeah.
It's like, are you speaking English? I don't know if he's speaking English or not. All right. Yeah.
It's almost like high school Japanese girls. I do not understand what they're saying at all. They've got their own dialect, their own.
Well, yeah, I feel that. I don't understand. I don't understand high school age American girls. They're just slanging all kinds of stuff that I'm all like, okay, I know I'm not that old. All right. But I don't need to be Googling half the things you're saying right now. Where did you even pick this up? Did you have a stroke just now? What? But anyway, so you've been doing art expos.
Yes.
Yes. Let's talk about that. Which ones have you done so far?
Well, okay. So when I started off last year doing them. Last May was the first one I did. It wasn't a Comic-Con or expo. What it was it's called Brave and Bold Japan Comic Artist Expo, and it's basically just like a 2-floor artist alley. So they would get like all these artists from Japan and some from outside of Japan to come in, and you just got like a small table. You do commissions, sell merch there. And that was the first one I did. It wasn't. I apologize. Hold on 1 second.
You're good. We're going to let him clear his throat and get going on that. And yeah, we're going to watch him hack like he just ripped a big old fatty hit off a bong. Yeah, that's right. I'm going to make those kinds of jokes on this channel. What?
I apologize.
If anyone is watching in Japan, konnichiwa.
So
if you're not, then okay.
My friend introduced me to that one, and I got into that, and it was a really fun experience. It wasn't a huge venue, and then after that, I hired an art consultant to kind of get me all organized, because the one thing I'm really bad at is organizing. And I do fine art work, and I do illustration comic related work, and so he kind of helped me get focused in on. He's like, you enjoy doing your comic work. It seems like it's really popular. People are enjoying it. Let's go with that. So his advice to me was like, do everything you can, like everything. Like if something comes up and it's comic related, hop on it. So I was like, okay, cool.
Hell yeah.
So I saw Tokyo Comic Con, which is like 70,000 people. I was like, okay, I'll try it. And I was lucky enough to get in. Next thing I know, I'm in Tokyo. Tokyo Comic Con. It was amazing. The Japanese customers were really, really, really amazing. I for my first like mainstream Comic Con, I thought it was a big success.
Hell yeah.
Actually had one of the guys from the Fellowship out there, Wakizashi's Tea House.
Oh, nice.
Yep, he came out. He lives in further away from Tokyo, but he came out to be my assistant for a couple of days.
Man.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Tokyo's got to be a trip these days. Hail Punk Waddle.
Hey, what's up, Punk Waddle?
I've never been to Tokyo, but I've always thought about going there, and then had a minor heart attack, and then just decided not to.
Well,
is it as crazy as they show it as being in the movie, or is it worse?
It's pretty crazy. Like crowded trains. the great thing about Tokyo, it is a metropolis, and
it's great if you love metropolises, but all
yeah,
right.
it's good for like a long weekend, but I would never want to live there. No, not in a million
Yeah,
years. But
I can understand
the
that.
great thing about it is like anything you want, it's within like reaching distance. Like
Yeah, it's practically in a vending machine, right?
yes, basically, it's a huge. And what I really enjoyed about it though was there was a lot of young people there who are really interested in anything like comic related. They knew their
Good.
stuff too. I was like, wow,
Hell yeah.
very impressed. Cosplayers were really cool people. Supported
Well,
us,
yeah.
bought
Japanese
merch. Yeah,
cosplayers,
yeah, it was
like,
really fun. Yeah, the
get
best
money.
one was Emma Frost, the White Queen.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, I
That's
was like,
awesome.
wow, dream come true. But so
Dirty thoughts.
yeah,
Dirty old man.
the
Anyway.
Tokyo Comic Con, after that was finished, there was a bunch of people who came up to me and said, "So, are you going to Okinawa?" I was like, "Okinawa, what?" They're like, "Well, there's a Comic Con there." I was like, "Oh, cool." So I was like, "Well, I got to get into that." And I had talked to one of the organizers there, and it was like, "Nah, we're packed, we're full." I was like, "Ah, damn, I want to kind of keep this rhythm going." And so I was really persistent, kept on calling, bailing, and everything. And finally, 3 days before it kicked off, they was like, "Oh, well, actually, let's check again." And they said, "Hey, we've got an open spot. You want to come?" Sure. 3 days
Hell
later,
yeah.
Okinawa. Yeah, that's the way it goes, you know.
Now,
So
is
the
Is Okinawa a little bit slower paced, or was it just as?
well, it was on a base. It was on the military
Oh,
base.
it was on the base. So yeah,
Yes,
it was a
yes.
little slower paced, a little less crazy then.
But it's only 1 day, so it was
Right.
packed. It was packed.
Okay.
It's got like everything into 1 day. Of course, a smaller venue, but as far as like as sales goes, it wasn't that far from Tokyo Comic Con.
Well, I
So
bet the experience kicked ass.
it did, yeah. Yeah, it was
Like,
really good. Yeah.
like
And
did
again,
you get to meet some really awesome people while you were at both locations and stuff? Or
yes, the only problem was is like I'm so busy, I don't really have time to sit down and talk a whole lot. So I'm
yeah,
talking while I'm like literally head down, just drawing the whole time. Tokyo was 13 hours, morning to evening, like nonstop, 13 hours, and you can talk to Angry Canadian or Wakizashi, who are both out there. It was just like this the whole time,
is that why you can't talk anymore?
pretty much. Now, my whole thing is like if I see somebody who's even slightly interested or not interested, I'll just say hello, and then
Yeah.
next thing you know, they're having a conversation, and they might pick up like a sticker or something for like a buck or two, and you know, that's your name out there. That's what it's all about.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I
Hell
love it.
yeah.
I'm hooked.
That just reminded me. I forgot to launch my newest design.
Oh,
Damn. I'll do that after this show.
there we go.
Yeah.
Yeah. So as far as like up and coming ones, I've got one on March 4th at Yokota Air Base in Tokyo.
Okay.
A definite in May, Osaka Comic Con. They've got old boy who played remember Guardians of the Galaxy, the guy with the blue face had that.
The guy that did Yandu.
Yes,
I
he's coming
can't
out for
remember
it.
his name right now.
Neither
It's
can I.
Michael something, right? I don't know. Bush or
Sure.
Sean or somebody. You guys know that.
Shabba-dabba-da-doo.
Gosh, he's gonna be out there though, huh?
Oh yeah, he's going to be out there. Yeah,
Is
they had the girl
he's
from
actually a
Rooker.
comic fan?
Well, no, what they do is they get like any Comic Con, they'll get the big names out there to just like bring people in, and then they do like autograph sessions with them. And
Gotcha.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So it's a PR trip for them. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, with
That's
Guardians
fair.
3 coming out, it just makes sense. Even though he's
Yeah.
dead in the series, isn't he?
He is, but
Yeah,
he's still
but
one of
no,
the most
still,
popular
yeah,
characters from
yeah,
any of that.
yeah.
So
So he'll probably be promoted for that as well. We
hell
had
yeah.
we had James McAvoy, Tokyo Comic Con, James McAvoy, Christopher Lloyd, and the lady that played Nebula, forgot her name again,
Oh, okay.
and some other actors as well. Oh, Hayden Christensen played Anakin. He was out there. But to be honest, I never had time to even go see them.
Okay.
Oh, as a voice actor, you'll appreciate that I saw what's his face? Darn it! Why am I?
I'm going to preface this entire thing with I'm really bad with names, so if you
I'm
can't tell me
horrible.
who they played,
Yeah,
I have no idea.
well, I mean, Gollum, the guy who did Gollum.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's awesome.
That guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
He walked at
Hail,
the
Magitech Man.
oh, what's that, Magitex? At the very last like minute of Comic Con, he always apparently. Oh, Karen Gillian. There we go, or Jillian Gillian. Andy Serkis. Thank you. At the very, he always goes through all the Comic Cons apparently. So suddenly, a bunch of bodyguards started coming up close to the booth. I was like, "What's going on?" And he was right there amongst them. I went, "Hey, what's up?" That's all I could say. He's like, gave me the nod. I was like, "Ooh, cool." You know,
gave you the
little
nod.
starstruck.
All
He
right.
gave me the
Well,
nod.
yeah. Why
I'll
not?
work with that. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thanks, Boosh.
Boosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows these things.
Yeah. So
he really does.
Apologize about the cough. I'm also trying to get into Dallas Fan Expo. I've applied for that. So if all goes well, if I get accepted, I'll be there in June. But I don't know. It's got a vetting process.
Okay.
And I'm no big name comic guy by any length right now. But hopefully
you're really fucking good at what you do.
I'm having fun. Just having fun.
That's good, but that doesn't change the fact that you're amazing. So yeah, modesty. Yeah. Modesty, ladies and gentlemen. It's the mark of a true professional.
Another goal that I've got is I'm wanting to get into. There's this one called Lucca in Italy. It's comics and gaming, a big, huge expo they have out there. So I'm applying for that right now. We'll have to see. I'm just wanting to do it like worldwide.
Just hell yeah!
Fucking throw it all.
Jinja Ninja worldwide.
Speaking of which, I'm doing that a block right now, linoleum cut. That's what I've been doing on my whatchamacallit, live stream.
Show me that again.
This is like, it's difficult to see what it is because it's the invert of it. So this is all what's being cut out. This is all I cut out on a block. And then I print this on my printing press over there. And then it'll look something like this whenever it's done. That's the, it's like basically like a big stamp. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, so I'm doing like some original merch with this.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Get it. Hail Diablo Dame.
What's up?
Great to see you. I'm
just trying to do stuff that you don't normally see, you know? You don't see people who do lino cuts.
You're innovating again. And that's what all of these industries need for entertainment and creation is innovation. And you're willing to use all of the tools at your disposal to do so, not just a set of skills that you're really good at. Hail the lovely Sherry.
What's up, Sherry? It's always good to see you.
So yeah, and of course, Jinja's the fucking bomb and all this shit.
There's so many. Well, just having fun again. Just having fun.
Hell yeah, hell yeah.
I was going through a bit of a funk. This I think it's just because I was sick, and then because even though I'm sick, like I'm still trying to draw and do stuff, and it just wasn't happening. I'm like, I hate that. And it could send you into like a wicked spiral. But then you just got to remember, just do something fun, and and then don't worry about the end result. Just it's all about the process. Just have fun with the process.
As long as you're having fun, right? I mean, take this with a grain of salt. As long as you're having fun, it can't really be a bad thing. Now, of course, you can have fun doing bad things, but that's a discussion for another day. Because we on YouTube, and I can't talk about the bad things that are fun to do because they get mad. So, just saying.
So as far as Comic Cons go, that's what I've got in the works right now, and I might be doing another one in. I'm actually wanting to do Boston Fan Expo as well in August, and then also there's a Tokyo Comic Market in August, and Tokyo Comic Con at in November. So that's this year. That's all I've got. Just trying to get to all of those. So if I even get into like half of those, I'd be an extremely happy man. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. So tell me a little bit about the Tolkien art that you've been doing lately for respect for Tolkien.
And
while he does that, I'm just
sorry. There we go.
Okay. There you go. Yeah.
So what happened was there was a hashtag campaign when Rings of Power came out.
Yeah.
And a couple of people that I'm friends with started up like a hashtag campaign, Respect for Tolkien. And it was the first time they did it. And they got a lot of people on to kind of just show, we're not going to sit back and let you just abuse and try
Hell
to,
yeah.
what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of, mistreat, make an abomination of
Yeah.
what our lore is. So we're going to fight back. We're just people. We don't have tons of money like Amazon does. So what can we do? You mock, you ridicule, and you show that you don't accept their terms. So they did that.
Absolutely.
and I was like a little bit late hopping on with that, but then I was like, afterwards, here recently they contacted me. It's Azura and Brian Buchanan. Find both on Twitter. Great people. They contacted me and said, "Hey, we would love for you to, you're out there. You've got like a voice, and you've got artistic talents. Would you be interested in helping us out with the next one?" I was like, "Sure, I'll do a picture." Ended up 9 pictures later.
Yeah.
I just kind of was like, "Ooh, Fellowship of the Ring, 9 people in the Fellowship, 9 pictures it is." Yeah,
Right.
so I ended
Hell
up
yeah.
doing
Why not?
those. Yeah. Yeah, it was, yeah, go ahead.
What was your favorite one to do?
Oh, dude,
Like,
to be honest, all of them.
well, that's
Um,
fair, but
but the one, oh, damn, it depends. Like, each one of them was like just a okay. I'll tell you, the one that was the most challenging was, this one, Rivendell. And that's, so what happened was I did a poll. I'll give you some close-ups there. I did a poll on Twitter. I did like 2 or 3 of them, and then I was like, "I wanna get the people on Twitter involved." So
oh hell yeah.
I put out a poll and said, "What do you want me to do next?" And I gave him some options and, whatchamacallit, I'll show it again, yeah. Rivendell ended up winning, and I was like, "Oh, no, what have I done?" Rivendell's, like, really, really, really challenging. It's like a beautiful like an elves made it, It's in, like, one of the most
Yeah.
beautiful places in the world.
Right.
So I kind of took up the challenge, put it out there, and it seemed like people
It
really,
turned out
really enjoyed it.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
turned out great.
Oh, thank you.
Hail Keely Chow.
What's up, Keely?
Very nice to see you.
Yeah, so, that one was like,
So,
I
and you
yeah.
did some character art, right?
Yeah, I did, and what I was trying to do was I was trying my best not to copy
Mhm.
anything that was already out there. I was trying to, like, take inspiration, of course, but then put my
But
own
be
twist on
original,
it.
yeah.
Yeah. So, I've got them all here if you wanna look at them. I don't know if you wanna look at them or not. I'll show
Yeah.
one of them I don't have with me anymore. It's in the hands of somebody else now.
You
But if you
sell it.
go yeah, in
Yeah.
order, the first one I did was, the hobbits with the wooded elves,
Oh,
woodland
nice.
elves, when they're
Hell
going through the
yeah.
forest. Second one, was Moria, but it's not with us anymore. And then the third one was, Gandalf with the Balrog.
Ooh, yeah. The
Yeah, yeah,
Balrog is one of my
yeah.
favorite scenes of all time.
It's amazing. Yeah.
That's so
And
great.
again, another, like, challenging scene. And then, I decided
If you need
to,
to take a minute to clear your throat, bro, go
yeah,
ahead.
sorry. Yeah,
You're
hold on
good.
a second.
I get it. As a person who hates phlegm in his throat, just
Yeah.
take your time, bro. Speaking of which, yeah. There it is.
Okay. I can't promise anything, like with
Oh,
it.
you're fine.
And then, there's the one in Moria where they're, over
Yeah.
the Balin's tomb. And then, yeah, there's one of Bilbo at his desk, which I really had
Oh,
fun with
yeah.
this. This
That's
was really, really
great.
fun to work on.
Yeah,
Um,
that's fantastic.
yeah, that was just like just capturing that, the scene and the whole, uh, you know,
Yeah, and the one with
atmosphere.
Boromir
Yeah,
full of arrows.
yeah.
Can I see that one again? We
Sure,
didn't
sure,
get a
sure.
great look at that one.
Yeah, I was
Oh
busy trying
yeah.
to clear out my throat there. Again, apologize about the voice.
This isn't a
There
mine,
we
it's
go.
a tomb. Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Look at that.
yeah.
Yeah. I like how
Yeah.
Boromir's kind of gray. And he's like,
Yes,
I'm
I
dead.
did that on purpose. Yeah. Yeah.
He's like, I'm dead.
Yeah. Is at that last moment. It was just, trying to capture all those little nuances. And one of the main things I was focusing on with that series was light and dark.
Yeah.
Extreme lighting, the light versus the dark, which is what it's all about.
That's exactly what it's all about, is literally the struggle between the lightness and the darkness, the good and the evil, the actual representations that those may manifest, and keeping it within a realm of lore, established lore, is what most of the fans are really only asking for. I mean, they just want to keep it within the actual universe that Tolkien established. But
basically,
of course,
yeah.
The new, you can't do that.
Right. Well, yeah. The issue that I have is I don't care if you make an adaptation that isn't 100% like faithful to it. That's impossible to do.
Yeah,
Whatever
it's
you're
impossible.
Using. But you have to show that you have a love for the original work.
Yeah, you have to show that you not only have a love for it, but you respect it on a level that you're trying to portray it.
Right.
You're not trying to bastardize it to the point that people are all like, "Oh boy, look, more bullshit."
Exactly. So that's what the whole campaign was about. So, and what we wanted to do was we wanted it to get it to trend on Twitter, which it did. We ended up getting it to trend.
Yeah, you did. I saw that shit for days. Like,
it's crazy. Kind of took off. We were planning on only doing it for like 1 hour. Next thing you know, like a week later, it's still going on, and it still is right now. We still got people out there who are doing it.
Yeah,
it's awesome. It's taking on a life of its own.
That kicks ass.
So I plan on doing it at least 2 more times. My idea is doing it again with the next one will be the 2 towers.
Ooh.
And then one more time for Return of the King. 9 more pictures for each of them. That's what I want to do.
Okay, but I have a request since you're going to do Return of the King. And yes, this is asking you to slightly rip off the movie, but can you give me, like, what is his name? Balin, whatever. The daddy, Boromir's daddy, that's just like sloppy eating tomatoes.
Yes.
Like,
What's his? Yeah.
Yeah, I can't remember his name right off. I know people will crucify me if I can't remember the names of these special people. I'm horrible with
names, man.
I love the dwarves way more than I love anyone else. But besides that, awesome. Not the bitch, the sing-songy Disney dwarf from Ring of Power.
Right.
But
I know you're talking about Ghibli.
I don't want the meat and I don't want it raw either.
Exactly.
By the way,
at least a little seared. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just a little bit, just a little color. No, I don't like it raw dog.
No, not at all.
Not like that. Don't give me that meat. But how goes the YouTube life, sir?
It's going good.
Way, everyone, subscribe to Jinja Ninja. It is the pinned chat in the chat. I'm finally calling it a chat instead of a description. Yeah. And make sure you subscribe to the freeloader in Miyazaki.
That's kind of a name that I got. It's kind of embarrassing, but oh well.
What does that sound? What is that in Japanese? How do you say that in Japanese?
Freeloader. Well, how would you say freeloader?
Japanese
Amaikasu? Yeah. Amaikasu. It's just like basically amaikasu means basically you're freeloading. You're just,
okay.
Kind of like a little spoiled. Yeah, amaikasu.
How would you say freeloader in Miyazaki?
In Miyazaki?
Yeah.
Miyazaki ni sunderu amaikasumbo. Yeah, maybe that's how he would say it.
All right.
Yeah.
Sweet. I'm gonna pretend like that totally made sense to me. Do the white guy smile.
Great. Yeah. Put on a smile. Put on a happy face.
So YouTube stuff. How's that?
So it's great. I got a bunch of people that hop on the panel. They're actually the ones who do the show. I just sit and draw. They talk, and I'll butt in every once in a while with my stupid ideas. But I mean, we got Eric Sullivan, Bandito Bane, Wakizashi, Mr. Gregory will come in there. Every once in a while, we'll get a purple Valkyrie sighting. Sporky. Sorry,
you're good. By the way, people, if anyone on this platform is criminally undersubbed, it is this man, not me. This guy. because he's got 312 right now, and he should be way past where I am because he actually has talent. All right, he doesn't just show up and scream at a metal tube for an hour. He's all like, "Look at my hands move," and I'm all like,
"Thank you, the lovely Sherry."
She's great.
Yeah, so I'm really not. I really don't concentrate on my sub count at all. It's nice to see,
Good.
but I'm like every single one of the people out there. I like it to be not too big. That way, I could actually talk with people in the chat, engage with them, because that's what it's all about for me. Like the chat and the people on the panel. Like I don't think I have anything really extremely like mind blowing to talk about. What I really enjoy talking about is just like my art process. And I find I do that more on my solo art streams than I do whenever I have panels on. But again, I do those over on Twitch as well now.
Hell yeah. I just jumped over to Twitch myself.
Yeah. Which it's a different audience over there.
Yeah, it's interesting getting started over there, especially since I'm being more of a normal video game streamer kind of person.
Right.
But the art community on Twitch, like, how are they?
It's okay. If anybody from Twitch is listening, I apologize. But there's
anyone from Twitch is listening.
Yeah.
If you didn't find me through YouTube, you shouldn't be here. Anyway,
it's a lot of young people, and they're all drawing like Japanese animated related stuff, which sorry people, I'm not really. It's like everybody's doing it. That means I'm not interested.
Are they all just drawing waifus?
Yeah,
just
a lot of that.
Oh my gosh, look at the C cup on this. Oh,
I mean,
and then her scantily armor.
Yeah, it's like, well, I understand people like it all. That's fine, but it's just not what I'm into.
Yeah, no.
But I think it's good that I'm doing something like that's completely different than that, because I've got people coming on there like, "Ooh, like what's going on here?"
Oh my gosh, an actual artist.
There's not a lot of like analog artists on there. It's mostly digital. So why not? Why not just do something that's a bit different than everybody else's? Yeah.
See, and that's the thing, is you're also introducing variety into an established culture, where everybody does digital art these days. Holy crap, there's a graphic artist there, and,
right.
Graphic by meaning actual graphic nature of drawing the pictures. Scientific term, not graphic as in look a penis.
Right.
Not that my audience doesn't know that, but I like mansplaining.
That idea I kind of got from, do you know the artist Chuck Close?
I have no idea.
Did these huge, gigantic, like ultra realistic looking portraits of people.
Let's take a look.
Chuck Close.
What was it? Chuck. Like, I remember his last name. Chuck.
Yeah, Chuck Close.
Oh, yeah. I've seen those. Wow.
Yeah. So his whole thing was, he was on, when Stephen Colbert was actually cool. Chuck Close. That was back during like the Daily Show. Like, he was funny back then. He had Chuck Close on for an interview because they were trying to Me Too him really hard. They couldn't do it though. They asked him, Stephen Colbert asked him, why do this? Why did you decide to do this? It's like nobody else was doing it.
Right?
Nobody else was doing it.
Why not?
They were all doing like,
I mean, shit.
Yeah.
These are actually really good. Was he like oil canvas, or some of these look like they might be charcoal? I don't know. They're like enlarge the picture. Remembering Chuck Close. That's a drawn picture? That's not a photograph? You're muted. BT Dubs. Yep.
Yes, that's a drawn picture. Yeah.
That's impressive. That's hella impressive.
Yep.
Hey, look, there's the chat. Now they can say whatever they want and it'll pop up on screen. Even if I have to approve it.
Hey, Cory, do you mind real quick if I grab me just a little bit more to drink? I'll be right.
Go for it, dude.
Okay.
You're good.
Give me about
a chance. Yeah.
5.
You're good. You good, bro? While he's out, I did go ahead and launch the new design for the Total Control CH23 campaign. This is it. It is a nice yellow with a brown background and a white border. I think I left the white border on that one. Pretty sure I did, but if you want to check for yourself, no, I did not. Hey, check that out. I'm dropping the link to the spread shop right now. If you want to just go check out some designs, feel free. If you want to buy something, absolutely go for it, but you're not required to. If you're hurting, then that's what happens, you know. I don't expect anyone to ever throw money at me, ever. Just saying. I know it's a bad business model, but I don't expect money. Really bad. Hello again. You good, bro?
I'm back.
You good. I did just launch the newest design for the spread shop,
nice.
though, so go check that out. It's pretty nice. Yeah.
Yeah, so how's your YouTube adventures going?
The YouTube adventures are going about the same. But we're, constantly growing. We're at 631, 632 right now, something like that. Just keep going.
I hear you there.
And yeah, I'm still having fun. The game streaming is becoming my regular content because I can actually do that on a daily basis.
Right.
It doesn't take much editing. So, I can throw that up there. I'm getting roughly an average of 10 hours a day of watch time as long as I'm actually posting things. So it's not bad. I just rapidly passed my goal of 600 for the year. So, I mean, I'm just kind of coasting at the moment. But this is the new design, along with the previous design. So this is version 1. This is version 2. Slightly size difference, color differences, all that stuff. But it is a variety of t-shirts and stuff like that. All of the designs will be this design, just in different color palettes and sizes and stuff like that. On that note, do not buy the hats. They're fucking garbage. They're spray-ons, and it's I need to just remove that from the shop. But Total Control Variant 1 goes away February 15th. Period. It's only available until February 15th. So if you want one of these, go get it. If you want one of these, it's available from now until March 15th. Yeah, I'm a smart guy. I remember the date, the months of the year. Yeah, but the all times, there's banana for scale. It's a t-shirt. You can see where it tucks in, and you get the joke. Gosh, shouldn't have to explain things to you people. And then, of course, the ever-present Like My Sack. That's the spread shop from Tuxlot Trinkets.
Nice.
Especially since I forgot to actually do that when I was supposed to 3 days ago. Yeah. So good time.
Well, better late than never. Better late than never.
I'm sorry. 5 days ago. Yeah. I lost 2 days there somewhere. Could have been an alien abduction. I doubt it, though.
It might have been. If it was, you'll never know. They're pretty good
penis.
about
Yes, penis. Sorry. Anywho, so do you have any goals that you're shooting for this year? That's not.
I've
get rid of
tried the goals, of course, get to all the Comic Cons. I've got this story in my head as well. I had a nice people don't like to talk about their dreams and stuff, but I think a lot of artists get their inspirations for stories and things from dreams. And I had one, and it's just like, oh dude, I would totally love to put this into a comic book. A very short one, but that's a goal of mine to try to get that down on paper. What I would like to do is make it more cost efficient. Do it something that is on very cheap paper, only in black and white, so I could get it out to more people. Almost like what is it called? An ash can? Is that what they're called? Ash can comic? Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah,
I'm so bad with terminology and all of that shit.
Join the club.
That's why people. That's why a lot of people think I'm just an idiot. Honestly, they're all like, "This guy doesn't know what he's talking about because he doesn't know words and he doesn't
Yeah.
know people." And I'm all like, "I'm actually fairly intelligent. It's just when I open my mouth, it turns to garbage."
I hear you
Hail
there.
vertical horizons. Aliens are
Hey,
just
what's up?
pervs. They really are.
Huh.
And they only ask probing questions.
So,
Mm.
goals for this year, getting out some new original merch. I did like these kind of posters before, these retro looking posters.
Mhm.
And I want to do a new series of those where they're all
Yeah.
just like just a bunch
Hell
of
yeah.
them.
I
Get
love
it
your
all.
retro art. It's
Yeah,
so
it's
great.
fun. Yeah. So I
Those
want to
a
get
yeah,
back into
the twin aliens up behind him back there, that's one
yeah,
of my favorite
yeah,
pictures. If you wanna see that, go to watch the first time he was on, he showed that.
yeah.
Fantastic.
And
There it
those
is.
were actually really popular at the cons.
They should have
Gonna,
been.
yeah, get some more of those done. Get into as many Comic Cons as possible, and of course, just improving myself. Just up in the game, up in the game. I would also like to do some, and I've been very persistent about this too. And I apologize out there if I'm annoying, but doing some more collaborations with other artists, like art streams together,
Hell yeah.
just because I think it's fun. And I like to talk to people about art, and I like to get their ideas, and I like to tell them mine as well. It's like a nice trade of experiences and techniques and this and that. So that's another thing. And there's a few out there that I've kind of like I enjoy what they do, and I think it'd be nice to do something with them as well. So that's on my my goals is to
Hell
get that
yeah.
done. Yeah, and to work on more of these Lord of the Rings pictures, that would be great. Um, yeah, just almost at 1,000 followers on Twitter. Thank you very much,
Hell
everybody out
yeah.
there. And then yeah, just up into the YouTube, getting Twitch done more. Just doing more live streaming, and yeah, just a bit of just working more, working harder and doing better. Yeah,
Hell
but
yeah.
I've reached a lot of my goals that I had set for last year, so I'm happy about that. Got the comic book done, selling more artwork, doing the comic cons. It's just one thing after another. But I know what my sorry.
You're
Um,
good. You're good. Your persistence is paying off.
yes, I know what my weaknesses are, and I know what I got to do. It's just a matter of getting off my lazy ass and doing it. Yeah,
I feel that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
You know what you got to do, and it's just like it's going to be hard, but again, just kind of enjoy the whole process, the whole journey it is to get to that point. You can't rush it. You can't make yourself better overnight, but
No.
you can damn well enjoy that path, that journey of getting from
See,
point A to point B.
and there's a trick in there too. If you enjoy yourself while you suck, you're going to love it when you're great. So,
Exactly, exactly.
like a lot of people stop when they suck simply
Yep.
because they're embarrassed. And if you're
Yes.
embarrassed, then you shouldn't be in front of a camera. You
Right.
shouldn't be trying to get people's attentions because
Right.
guess what? You're going to get embarrassed about a lot of things.
Yeah.
It's just going to happen. I mean, back when I first started, I was pretending to be a voice actor, and uh, I was super worried about saying things wrong and reading things wrong and doing this and making people think I was a fraud or something like that. And now I'm like, I don't fucking care. Speech
Yep.
fluency is a part of my brain mechanisms. If you can't deal with it, then oh well.
Yeah, like
Whatever.
you gotta just not worry about. I was like that before too. I just even with my Japanese, the language. I was just like, I don't want to make any mistakes. I don't want to embarrass myself. It's like you're never going to get anywhere being like that. All you're going to do
Right.
is just like stay extremely like at a plateau at best. You know,
Yeah. At best, you will
at
plateau.
best.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
100%.
So yeah,
If you don't struggle, you can't grow.
yeah. You got to fall on your face. That's what it's
Yeah.
all about.
Feels great.
But
Trust me. I know. Look at this nose. Oh, shit.
well, mine's is just like sticking out there, that big old round boy. What I've really enjoyed is like lately I've been on like a bunch of other people's YouTube channels. It's been fun meeting a lot of
Hell
people
yeah.
out there. Uh, been on a stream with Magitech there a few times here lately. Really good lady.
Nice.
Kenzo, he was on my stream here recently. He's a great guy. Sporking went on his show for a bit. He's just that he's awesome, amazing.
Meh.
He's the YouTuber's YouTuber.
Yeah, Scott.
Yeah,
if you're
Scott.
watching.
Yeah. Oh, exactly. Two of them.
Yeah, double front flip. That's my trick of the week. What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm here all week, kind of.
That's been really fun. Wakizashi, we were on we did a stream where we talked about last night. It was whatchamacallit, Children of Men, talking about the movie Children of Men.
Yeah.
Had a really good time on there. Just doing stuff like that is just fun. I'm addicted to it. Yeah. Sporky collects his leftovers at the dump. He does, because you gotta eat somehow.
The dump. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Just shill for sporking, why don't ya? Gosh. Sporking News Podcast here on YouTube under the name Sporking News Podcast. Gosh. While we're at it, shout out to Drunk 3PO. Gosh, just do all kinds of random shit.
Exactly.
What's up? Yeah, no, dude, that guy's criminally undersubbed. Like, come on. You know,
Who
him
else
and
can
that
we shout
Gary
out?
dude, that Gary dude
Hey,
with
what's up,
like
Brett?
600 and something, like, he's super undersubbed. Hail brightest
I tell you.
days. A
What's up,
man
brightest?
who knows what he wants.
I got to see him again in Orlando. He's a really, really cool guy. Brightest day.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's not just talking. He's doing the walk as well. If you know what I mean.
Hell yeah, he is.
Yeah.
While I'm over here sitting on my ass, that man's getting shit done.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
He is an example. I'm a bad example.
What are you talking about, man?
Self-deprecation is my fallback, bro.
Oh,
if you can't poop on yourself, you're not going to be a happy person. Gosh.
Well, at least you're not pooping on other people. Like, literally,
Jesus,
that's the problem.
Shut up, Poosh. You don't know. You don't know. Anyway, yeah. So I'm just going to take this as an opportunity to talk about The Batman. I watched it for the first time last night.
Oh, really? What did you think?
I'm going to give it a solid 6 out of 10.
That's about where I was. Yeah.
It's an average movie.
Yep.
It was too long. It was just too long. It felt too long. I wanted to believe this man was Batman. When he had the cowl on, he was far more believable than when he was Bruce Wayne.
Right.
The Riddler, I thought they did an okay job, but at the same time, I felt like they were slightly ripping off the Joker from The Dark Knight, but at the same time, the Joker was ripping off the Riddler from a lot of the old comic books. So it's like, I didn't like his costume. I'll just bitch about his costume. It was stupid. I didn't like that. Don't do that with the Riddler. Right. He needs to be I don't care. Like, that guy that played him is a great actor. He's got chops, baby.
He does.
But come on. And then, of course, the Batmobile, being a year 2 Batmobile was cool, I guess. A lot of people gushed over that, but I'm all like, whatever. It's a fancy muscle car. And but all in all, and then Selena Kyle, I like the fact that they made her Falcone's daughter. Like, they played off of that. That's an actual good fact to throw out there. But I hate Zoe Kravitz. That woman should just choke on a giant dick and get out my face. Like, seriously. She's everywhere. I don't want to see her anymore. Anyway, there you go. Check gilded. Here we go.
For me, like, I watched it. I watched it in the theater the first go around. And I was like, I have mixed feelings about this. I enjoyed 2/3 of the movie, and then the last, I was like, I didn't need any of that. Like, I was like, what is this? It feels like 2 different movies going on here. It's like 2 different endings, and it was like the first one was better. You could have just gone with that, but I don't know.
That's fair.
Yeah,
that's fair. So
I personally like the Batmobile. I like how it growled. You know what I mean? I like how it felt like it's like some kind of Stephen King character. You know what I mean?
That was actually something that I believe you need to experience in the theaters.
Yeah.
Because that's a sound that's made for theaters. It's like the T-Rex's roar from the original Jurassic Park. It loses so much effectiveness when it's on a TV or a surround sound system.
Yeah.
But
even though that car chase was happening, I was like, there are so many people who are getting like killed here, innocent bystanders. It feels like.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if this is cool or not.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is Shawnee Step posting on
Oh yeah.
Talks a Lot Town Square here on Gilded.
There we go.
So make sure you check that out.
Warm it up for you. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Beep, beep, beep. Beep, beep.
Hey.
No, that's fine. We're okay. You know, we noticed that the Germans were excellent drinkers.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Yeah, well,
No, yeah, that is true. That is true.
Warm it up for you. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, that's too good. That's too
That
good.
was great,
Oh,
Sean.
man.
That was
Good
great. You got some good laughs out of the lovely Sherry and Boosh McFadden.
Speaking of lovely Sherry, she's on like a meme, like vendetta, isn't she? Like,
She's the queen of the memes, yo. The lovely Sherry is the meme queen.
Yeah, the meme queen.
The Legion of Memers. Yeah. Lovely
She seems
Sherry
so
is
timid
one of the best.
and
No, she doesn't. She's stabby Sherry. Her timid version is her being like borderline psychotic.
Right.
And now, like when she turns into stabby Sherry, it's like, you know, full like just, you know, you're dead. She's
look at that.
Kill you.
She's put up that angel halo thing there.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah.
Lies.
Lies.
And she's in The Nuns. Yeah. You know what? That's the horror movie, The Nun. Not the nice old ladies that like to whoop kids with rulers.
Fake news.
Or it could be.
Fake news, lovely Sherry. Fake news.
Smack them people with those rulers. Yeah. So we in the last 3 minutes.
We only got 3 minutes to go.
Yeah, we killing it. I only do an hour, bro.
That's okay.
Only do an hour.
Well, to be honest, my voice, I don't know how far much further I could go.
Anyway, what were you going to say beforehand?
I was going to say, I completely lost it. Completely lost it. 100%.
That happens to me all the time.
Yep.
Wow.
Too many things going on here.
Yeah, we'll go with that excuse for me too. Yeah. So you guys may have noticed that. You know what? I will talk about that in a second. In the meantime, Jinja, tell people where to find you.
Okay. Well, I'm in Japan. I'm in my chair right now. I'm in my studio.
Yes.
You can find me here if you want. That's really bad. You can find me on YouTube under the same name. You can find me on Twitter at the same name. Instagram. I've got 2 accounts on Instagram. One's for my fine art. The other one's for my comic illustration related. Tonight, 10 o'clock or 9 o'clock Japan time, 8 o'clock Eastern in the morning, 8 a.m. You can find me on doing a live stream tonight. I'm going to be doing my lino cut. I'm going to be showing people how I do it on the printing press.
Nice.
I actually have a printing press here. I'm going to be doing introducing that method tonight. Hopefully, trying not to crush my feet and fingers in it. So those are the main places you can find me at. And I'm also working on Twitch as well. I do streams over there once or twice a week. But yeah.
Hell yeah.
Thank you.
Awesome. Make sure you're following him on Twitch. Subscribe to him on YouTube. You're a follower of him on Twitter. And make sure you give him a huge shout out wherever you go because he's an amazing artist. He really is.
Thank you.
And a fun guy to talk to.
I apologize again. I usually you ask me one question I could talk to about it for 20 minutes, but I'm kind of like saving my voice for it.
Yeah, no, dude, you're good. I totally understand. I get it. Hell yeah.
But it's great. Like all the people in the chat here, it's wonderful to see your channel growing and everybody coming over here to watch you and listen to you because you're a good guy. You're a stand-up guy, Cory.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. On that note, you guys may have noticed my absence increasing over and over again on the Dix Division channel here. I haven't done much content live stream wise in the last week and stuff, but I will give you a basic explanation. But I'm going to preface that explanation with this is not a pity party. Booty hoo hoo, my life is hard, blah blah blah. That's not what this is. All right. This is just laying down some basic facts. All right. 1, my mom has stage 4 lung cancer. It's metastasized into her liver, her brain, and her spine. It is causing issues. It has been causing issues for several years now, but that constantly requires more and more attention, the more and more health problems she starts having. There may come a time where I have to back away from YouTube so I can help her out, because spinal cancer can cause you to become paralyzed, but we're not going through that until all the treatments are over. So this is where we are right now. On top of that, extra stress causes my health issues to kick in, and I don't feel like doing live streams sometimes because I'm either in a state of depression or my blood pressure is so high I'm in physical pain. That being said, that's what happened over the last week. I'll try to stop it from happening in the future, but you never know. I'll keep you posted, and thank you guys for continuing your support despite the fact that I am an inconsistent boob.
Man, I'm really sorry to hear about your mom there. My best wishes to you. And hey, you're a dedicated son. This the whole YouTube thing and all. That's great and all, but when it comes down to it, it's all about your family and the people that are around you. You gotta make sure that they're being taken care of. So you're good,
and you're good. This is just to fill everybody in on what's going on, so that we can be like, oh well, if Cory is not here tonight, he's probably dealing with this ridiculous bullshit that keeps happening. So
because people will end up like saying, oh, like throwing out rumors of what's going on. Is some kind of
ain't nobody gonna start rumors about me, because they're gonna be like, yo, he's not here, let's have a party.
Oh, come on, what are you talking about?
Everybody loves it when he's not there messing up words. Oh wait, that's Comics Division. Wait,
just a quick word to everybody out there in the Twitterverse. Don't take this the wrong way, and I'm not talking to any of you guys in the chat here, but could you guys just cut it out already and just everybody, this division, don't need it. You know what I mean?
For real. Yeah, legit.
It's just like, it's the worst. It's a parasite. It's something that's going to go in there and tear you guys apart. Like, just my little preaching right now, because it's just it's petty. Guys, just like, man up.
And
get over your
beyond
differences.
that, and beyond that, do you guys not remember letting petty differences go so you could be friends with people in real life?
Exactly.
You can do the same thing on the internet. Just because you're anonymous doesn't mean you have to be a dick. Just saying.
Yeah.
I'm not anonymous, and I'm still kind of a dick.
Yeah.
But not on the level that I'm seeing these days. To that note, go check out the Cory Music channel to see my latest comedy rap song, Blabbermouth. It's over there. Go check it out. Yeah. In the meantime, I'll catch you guys almost every night on the Twitch side doing video game streams. Right now, I'm trying to progress through Monster Hunter Rise. I'm still currently Hunter Rank 1 because I have this crazy thing where when they give me a fetch quest, I just go on an expedition for 2 hours and forget about it. So we're not progressing, but we're having fun. So go check it out. I killed 2 bears and 2 Kulu Yakus. I call them bears because I can't pronounce their names. Last night, go check the video for that. Will drop tomorrow at this time, so I can fill every day with at least something. And in the meantime, stay sexy. Don't get murdered, because then you can't watch my show. Duh. And as always, have a wonderful time. Say bye-bye, Jinja.
Bye-bye. Sayonara. Have a good one, guys.
Sayonara.